gain access into government, okay? Once you gain access into government, right? Participate in it, correct it, try to change few things, until you get enough power to dismantle the entire system. What are they telling us now? Sharia is more powerful than the Constitution of Nigeria. Do you know that? Quran is more powerful. And they call us infidels if you don't believe that. They call us unbelievers, infidels, because we are not believing in what they believe in. I don't believe in Quran now. I don't believe in the Bible, but I respect those who do. Why can't they respect me for whatever I believe in? Why should I be punished and be called an infidel? Do you know what Isa Pandemic said when he was asked about the people? Boko Haram says Western education is a sin. Therefore, book is haram. Book is a sin. Do you understand that now? Now, book being a sin, Nigeria, as a country that is not Islamic country, Boko Haram said, because of that, all of us must die if we don't know that Sharia is the ultimate. Don't let them deceive you. That is the agenda. That was what brought Boko Haram. Then you have a minister in Nigeria today, who is practicing what they called, and they are not telling you that, what they called. Let me see if I can cover this. This is the full part. It is called Shiga Yara, a Hausa term that means to participate in governance and correct it until you get enough power to dismantle the entire system and replace it with Sharia. According to them, jihad isn't entirely ruled out, but it has its time. The jihad that they are bringing, or they have already brought, that jihad is just to participate in that government. They will correct things. They will tell you, this is nonsense. This is rubbish. This is against Islam. This is against the Hadith. This is against that. Okay? And in that regard, they put people who can put their own ideas in. Make them ministers. Make them advisors. Elect them as senators. Elect them as governors. Elect them as people that can influence things. Participate. Pretend to be one Nigeria. Then when you have the power, dismantle the, as Buhari not dismantle the entire system. Do you have judiciary anymore? Do you have the legislature anymore? Do you have any security anymore? Do you have any system working anymore? The civil society organizations, the people who are always forming opposition, whenever government is doing nonsense, where are they? They have dismantled everything. They dismantled to the point that they dismantled opposition. Do you understand? That is the purpose. When you participate, once you gain enough power, how did they gain enough power? Before Patan Tami became this, watch this. Before Patan Tami became your Minister of Communication, and I'm going to tell you the power, that power we're talking about, all right? So, this is the formation, how they took over the security and the government and every decision that has to do with Nigeria, okay? And after taking everything over, the only thing they could give everybody is insecurity, banditry, killings, kidnappings, ruined economy, joblessness, poverty, corruption. After taking over, read this, they have a structure of, they call it security structure, okay? That security structure is made up of those they claim the president trusts, those who understand how to protect Nigeria. Listen to their names. Watch this.
We call them the National Security Council. At the head, Mr. President, elected, a northerner. Next, Chief of Staff, Ibrahim Gambari, brilliant people, a northerner. Next, National Security Advisor, Monguno, a Northerner. Next, Minister of Defense, Magashi, a Northerner. Next, the Chief of Defense Staff, Erabo, a Southerner. Chief of Army Staff, Atahiru, a Northerner. Chief of Navy Staff, Gambo, a Northerner. Chief of Air Staff, Amao, a Southerner. The DSS Director General, a Northerner. DG National Intelligence Agency, a Northerner. So your National Security Council, 11. We have 9 Northerners, 2 Southerners. Look, I'm telling you as a practitioner, a former governor of the state, a general, I'm 70 years old. When you go to such meeting, those 2 Southerners, they are just there as onlookers. They are there as onlookers. What do they want to say when the Northern Bloc has 9? And you say Southern Bloc has 2. What does it go now?
Now, look at your screen. You see the faces of those he mentioned, okay? And those that has been replaced with another Northerner when he removed them, right? These are the people who brought insecurity to Nigeria. These are the people who are giving terrorists amnesty. Are you with me? Watch that screen. You see Leo Irabo, Ibrahim Atayiru, Isiaka Oamo, Awal Gambo, Usman Baba, Yusuf Bishi. That one is the Director General of DSS. Okay, let's take it this way. Out of those who are in charge of your country and the security and the border and the entrance and custom and everywhere, yet they cannot protect you from the terrorists who are coming to kidnap you. Rather, they are paying them and they're releasing them because they have repented after committing the crime, right? These are the people in charge. Now, Ibrahim Atayiru is the chief of army staff. Awar Gambo is the chief of naval staff. Usman Baba is acting police IG. Yusuf Bishi is the director of DSS. So Ahmed Rufai is Director General of National Intelligence Agency. John Murabue, I don't know if Bure, that one is in charge of is the Controller General acting. Muhammad Babadede is the Controller General of the Nigeria Immigration. Ahmed Ali is in charge of Custom. Ahmed Audi is in charge of the commandant of NSCDC. Abdul Rashid Bawa is EFCC. Bawa. Liman Ibrahim is the Control General. I don't know what that is. Federal prison, I believe. Whatever. Another one here, Buba Marwa, NDLEA. Let me see the number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 16 people in charge of security. There are others who are not listed though, because I can't see Moguno here, National Security Advisor. I can't see what's this guy name? Is the one that replaced the guy that died. Your former president, your former de facto president, Abba Kyari. Yeah, I can't see his name here, the one that replaced him. However, these are the people in charge of security in Nigeria. Yet, people are being killed. terrorists are being freed. Do you think that's a coincidence? Of course not. I'll tell you more, right? Listen to this guy who is now a minister in Nigeria. You may not understand what he's saying. Pay attention to the subtitle, okay? I'll be back.
haƙƙi ne akan shugabannin musulmai, haƙƙi ne akan malaman musulmai, haƙƙi ne akan 'yan siyasan musulmai, haƙƙi ne akan ma'aikata gwamnatin musulmai, haƙƙi ne akan jami'an tsaro musulmai. Dole su tsaya su ga an bi kadun jinin 'yan uwanmu da aka zubar. Dole su tsaya su ga an bi kadun 'yan uwan jininmu da aka cuta. Jinin alade ya fi shi daraja. Duk da yaran nan 'yan Boko Haram sun yi laifi, amma kisan da aka musu adalci ne. Ka duba yadda ake kwantar da mutane, yadda ka san aladu ana harbe su. Idan sun yi laifi me yasa za a extrajudicial killings? A kai su gaban hukuma mana a hukunta su. Ka kama mutum yana kwance kana kashe shi. In ba musulmi ba ake wannan. Mutanen Neja Delta sun yi wannan, sun kashe jami'an tsaro, sun saci mukamai, sun kashe turawa, sun yi kidnapping turawa, amma kun karbe su, kun bude musu ministry, kun sa musu minista, kun ba su albashi, suna daukar salari ba sa aiki. Laifin su bai kai na waɗannan 'yan Boko Haram ba. Amma me yasa za a yi haka? Me yasa ake selective justice? A wannan lokaci abin da aka tura wannan mulki sai zama kasar ta samu kanta cikin wani rikici. An yi yunkurin tura mulkin amma kuma sai sabbaba wani irin tashin hankali. To the extent that sai kafirai suka fara yunkurin shigowa kasar su yi dominating kasar Afghanistan. Saboda a koda yaushe kuke addini, kuke nutsuwa, kuke bautawa Allah, kuke karantar da addinin Allah, abokanan gaban mu kafirai, musamman a sahun gaba USA, United States of America, wannan iya tayar musu hankali. A koda yaushe sukan yi kokari su dan yi likimo, suna ga ina za su samu damar launching attack a kanku.
Newswire, Nigeria. That guy is a minister in Nigeria. Now, if you don't understand the gravity of this, maybe you don't really grasp what I've been telling you. I am trying to let you see through why the insecurity in Nigeria escalated to what it is. The terrorists are now in power. Okay? Those who are not carrying guns, but their intention is to participate in government, gain power through the normal process that everybody will see, no matter how flawed. That is, they can participate in election. So that will make it look legit. There should be an election. Did people not vote for us? Did you not see millions of people that gave us the power? That is a legitimate way to gain power. Now, when they have that power, they can then do whatever they want to do by breaking the system. Now, this is the portfolio given to that guy, a terrorist enabler in Nigeria. Maybe you don't have a clue the damages, what that is, and what you, as a person, what you are exposed to, being a Nigerian or doing a business in Nigeria, where your information, your data is in the hand of a terrorist or the terrorist enabler. Before I share this with you, you remember one day, okay, let me put it this way. Do you remember that time when the Nigerian army, they were so close on, they were so closing on Shekau, and they said that was the time Shekau, Shekau released the video that they were killing him, they were killing his people. Do you remember when it was so close, they were about to capture or kill him? Under this Boko Haram, they said another came, order from above, that they should stand down. They have it's like closing somebody to a village. All you needed to do was just finish the job. Okay? That won't mean that that's the end of Shekau or end of terrorism. But that could have been the end of an era of Shekau. But they said another came. Order came from above. That order told the military to step down, to stand down rather. Nobody could verify who gave that order. Eventually, Moguno came out. Moguno is the is the National Security Advisor to the lifeless Mumumadu Bokuwari. Moguno came out and he said, Abba Kyari was alive. okay, Moguno came out and he released a memo. A memo he wrote and he sent to all of the security chiefs in Nigeria. And he told them in that memo, Moguno said, the reason that he is concerned that the hierarchy, the chain of command of the Nigerian security and defense authorities, right, that they were taking orders from Abba Kyari. And Abba Kyari was just chief of staff to Boko Haram. He has no security clearance to discuss the national security, talk less of giving order or directives to the military to obey. How many of you remember that time? Because some of you may not remember. You know me, I am just like your memory card. If you don't remember, when I continue to repeat and repeat and repeat, you will remember. And if you are in doubt, you can quickly use your Google now. Use it. Do you have another phone? Yeah, Google it. Moguno's memo to the Deno as well. Abba Kyari was alive. Buratai the butcher was the chief of army staff. And you know, they said they have partially or technically defeated Boko Haram in December 2015, Abi. Then in 2016, they said the Boko Haram, their defeat was because of the rain, that they are doing everything to still defeat Boko Haram until it became a joke. And they gave birth to ISWAP, gave birth to bandits, gave birth to all the manner of criminality going on now, right? Abba Kyari was alive. Buratai the butcher, Ambassador Buratai the butcher, was still the chief of staff, chief of army staff. So Moguno said he wrote a memo and he sent it to all of them. He said, stop taking orders from Abba Kyari. His orders are hampering the fight against Boko Haram. His orders are affecting the chain of command in fight against Boko Haram. His orders, his intervention, they should stop taking order from him. It is illegal. They ignored him. Benny, shut up. You are just talking nonsense. What do you know? It's like you are living in the past. You think because we made you the national advisor to the Maiyegun, that makes you somebody who get opinion. You are just stupid. Shut up. Your real president is Abba Kyari. You just had no clue. And they take orders from him only. From Abba Kyari is the president, de facto president then. And have you noticed that immediately he died? Immediately Abba Kyari died. The whole entire Aso Rock collapsed into disarray. Have you noticed? Well, you should have noticed. All this why it was Abba Kyari. Abba Kyari this. Abba Kyari will pay them money. Abba Kyari will bribe this. Abba Kyari will try to meet the media. Abba Kyari was doing everything, covering up. Even when the lifeless Boko Haram was in London, Abba Kyari had to stay there. And Ikene Shatabandu, the special advisor to Boko Haram on burial arrangement and condolences matter, fake pastor Shibade, had to take his own document to London for Abba Kyari to sign because the vegetable Boko Haram was long gone. You remember that time? Okay, let's come back to the story. I hope I have managed to knock your subconscious mind back now, Abi. Fine enough, Abi. Good. Sorry if I've been so repetitive, okay? If you are just new to Maiyegun's diary, don't worry. You are going to get used to it, okay? That is why it's always good to watch Maiyegun's live. When Maiyegun is live, it can be somehow when you are repeating or watching again, okay? Right. So somebody was giving the order for them not to kill the Boko Haram leader. So until now, that we have found a lot about Patan Tami Isa pandemic. Are you with me? Isa pandemic that is now the man in charge of Nigeria Ministry of Communication. Sorry about that. He is the Minister of Communication, Ministry of Communication and Digital Economy. Let me tell you what this guy is supervising. Your data, everything about you. NIN, National Identification Number, is not the idea of Boko Haram. National Identification Number has been in existence since 2014, if I'm not mistaken. It's not the idea, but the intention is to delegitimize and then cancel many of your SIM cards. Are you with me? Then the intention, according to them, was to fight terrorism. No, it's not. It's about fighting terrorism. You know that you have to register your SIM card before you can use it, Abi. Which SIM card are the terrorists using to communicate? But here is what this guy is overseeing. If you don't know, this guy, the ministry is in charge of, which deals with all data. This data covers the following: national security assets. When you talk about national security assets, it means all manner of information on everybody. Are you with me? It is like Shekau having your data right now. It can do anything with it. Yes. They can coordinate attack. They can coordinate how they are going to take anybody out whenever they want to. Yes, that's how it is. And that is why whenever they want to go after anybody criticizing Bokwari, they can find the person in 24 hours using your phone line. But they cannot find how these criminals, the terrorists are communicating because they own the line. Now, listen. NIMC, which database of all Nigerians and expatriates, okay? Galaxy Backbone, the web infrastructures for the ministries, departments, and agencies of government. Armed forces, the Nigerian military and armed forces, their website and their domain and everything that has to do with their web actions and all of that, backend and all of that, this guy is overseeing it, including the military data that is being transferred from ministry to ministry, from department to department, and from different parastatals in government all over the country, including banks and everything that has to do with data. He has access to them. Okay. More, the Nigerian Nicomsat, the Nigerian satellite in space, that one put there by China. Every information. The purpose of that satellite coverage is that it will be sending signal. It will help them do a geo scanning. Don't mind me. That's why I'm using my hand. Okay. All of you who understand what I'm talking about, you help me tell those who don't understand. But people like those who won't understand very much of what I'm trying to describe, just watch my hand, okay? Watch my hand. You see, it's like I putting satellite up there, right? That satellite, Nigerian satellite, is up there to capture geo. Geo means to capture every territorial surface of Nigeria, anywhere they call Nigeria. The help of satellite, as we have it in this country and the rest of the world, is that will help them to map, right? And it will also help them in covering anything that has to do with crime. For example, they can link all these CCTV cameras and receive the signal from the sat-nav, who has a geo coverage of the entire country, and you can get to know where are the terrorists, where are the places where people are, you know what I mean? And including your phone lines. Are you with me? You see that phone line? That satellite was supposed to know where you are using it. It doesn't matter which network you are using. Even if you go to Nigeria and you roam your number, once you are in Nigeria, there are supposed to be satellites up there that captures all of us. That satellite also has power to capture our faces. Do you understand? They can put camera everywhere, like we have in this country. See, everywhere I go in this country, there are camera, the street light camera, traffic light camera, just small building camera, everywhere. They have cameras that can capture my face. Everywhere I go, in the city center, you are just walking and listening to your music. You don't even know anything. All those cameras, you think it's for security. The security is that if they capture your image, your face, that face, GPRS, they call GPRS locator. You see, I've got guys who are smarter, who know the right keyword. Let me keep dropping the keywords. People are reading the comments, okay? But all of you will know to understand the keyword. You get what I'm trying to say now, Satellite up there that can help identify everybody inside Nigeria. So if you have committed any crime anywhere, Since they have your biometric, you don't do fingerprint when you want to do registration for vote, Abi. You don't do biometric when you want to get international passport, when you want to get driver license, when you want to do the national identification number. Well, all of these things that you shall put your if you commit crime anywhere and they are looking for you, the camera will help them capture your face without anybody coming after you. Once the camera capture your face, GPRS, bam, it will send it to the satellite. Satellite will locate other data. If they are looking for you, satellite will send it back. Bam! Within 1 second, 2 seconds. It will send it back to the right authority. Since they are looking for you, they'll say, hey, they saw Maiyegun at Muritala International Airport at 12:05 today. That's the job of the satellite to identify everybody. You know Nigerian satellite now. There was a time they declared it missing. They were looking for it. You remember that time? It was Obasanjo who first started it. They put it in, up there. Now China build them. They say, you know, everything Nigeria get case. Abi, if you are in Nigeria and you are a footballer, beautiful career, a very great career, that you should just feel like, okay, I want to go and play for Olympics to represent Nigeria. Beautiful career. Go there, get gold so that you can improve on your career. But that's a very bad advice for any average Nigerian. You know why? Once you leave Nigeria like this, Baba, na Japa level. You know what it's called, Japa? That's what happened to that satellite. China built a satellite. Obasanjo called the tape. They sent it to the orbit to go there and help Nigeria cover Nigeria. It does a lot. It also helps in science and research. Honestly, I'm telling you. Satellite, that's what Onyibo are using. All these things they are shooting up there. That's why it's easy for you now that you don't need to go and watch me on NTA. You don't need to go and watch me on TV. Now satellite they do all this broadband and all of it. Now satellite. So Nigeria sent one to the orbit. The satellite Japa, they sent first one. They don't find them. As it land for orbit, it ran away. They sent the second one. They said that one get fault. They said that one sick. You know, won't come back. They don't bring them back. But I think they did the third one. Now that one is up there. It's supposed to be helping Nigeria to find terrorists to identify those who have committed crime. But it's a lie. Good luck, Egbere Jolantan spent over 100 billion naira. Well, awarded over 100 billion, I'll be 500 billion. Well, I don't know. Sharp billion, to do security CCTV inside Abuja so that they can identify thieves. They can identify the people like Boko Haram terrorists, people who are terrorists, Isa Patantami, Isa Pandemic, and the rest of them, who managed to gain access into government. Jonathan said he spent the money. They no see the camera. They no see satellite. They no see computer. They no see building. They no see even the image from the satellite. They no see anything. Last, the Shah handed it over to Isa Patantami. If that satellite is working, that means Isa Patantami is in charge of identifying all of us. If I enter Nigeria now, Isa Patantami will know. Isa Pandemic will know. What kind of pandemic is that? Simply because I happen to come from Oduduwa Republic, which is conscripted and forced to be part of Nigeria. Now, my identity, my information, my location, what I do, where I sleep is in the hand of terrorists, and they are telling me not to feel worried. They are telling me I'm overreacting. They are telling me that he has changed. Hello, is that enough? Is that enough for me to say, well, they say he has changed. People change. Alaye, people know they change. If people change, listen, if people they change, Boko Haram would have changed. Didn't they tell you that Boko Haram is a repentant or reformed dictator? Did they not tell you? I mean, you forgot those people who did the job. They told you. We work with you to
build a Nigeria that is not corrupt. I bring you a message of hope. We are going to spend a lot of resources on education.
How do you want me to feel? What do you want to tell me? Oh, listen, they are not even doing a good job. The job of trying to make you believe that there's still something that can be done is a fraud. That those they gave the job to, they have been so exposed. Imagine somebody telling me I should not react. I shouldn't talk like that. At least 2023 is there. I should bring in another lifeless mannequin to come and give me hope. Same way Bokwari gave hope to the people they told. They said all you needed was just to vote for Bokwari. Don't vote for Bokwari. Okay, people fought. People died to bring in jihadists. 6 years after that, people from Daura are refugees somewhere else. Even people from my own state, Ogun State. Am I supposed to feel proud? Are you telling me I should just manage jam till 2020? I don't want to say Thunder will fire you, even though Thunder will fire you. Okay? But I don't want to say that as such. You want me to keep calm? They are giving that job to paid hungry touts, louds, crumb eaters, crumb chasers, ass lickers, Buhari Deans, the Buhari Diderins, the Lagos Abobaku, for goodness sake. They want to tell me that I should not feel worried. I am just overreacting. Now that they have taken over everywhere, they have destroyed all institutions. Who should I turn to? Lagos Abobakus. Listen to them. These are the people who want to convince me about 2023. And I don't think they are doing a good job. They will never do a good job. Not on me. Not on you. Not these guys. Come on. Not this.
But we are begging him. We are crying. We are pleading that he must come and contest to lead this country. Because we see what he has done. He was the governor of Lagos State. And all the people he has made, those he mentored, his mentees, they are all doing well in their various fields. All his mentees in the political circle are doing very well. When you look at Lagos State remained the pace setter for all the states in the whole Africa, not only in Nigeria. So because of that, we believe Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu has what it takes to lead this country to the promised land. If you can remember, sometimes ago in the year past, he wanted to establish a power plant for Lagos State, Aero Gas then, but for political reasons, some disgruntled element disqualified that on personal selfish agenda. We don't have Michelin in this country again. We don't have Dunlop again. We don't have many manufacturing countries in the country again. Why? Because they are all running on generator to produce, and to produce on generator, you know what it costs? It will surely bounce back on the cost of productions. So automatically, who is going to buy a tire at rate of 75,000 naira? He's better to go to the neighboring country, produce there, and export it down to Nigeria. Because of that, we are begging Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu to please, for God's sake, to come and contest for the president of this country. He has not told us, but I believe he should have interest. If he doesn't have interest now, we are pleading on behalf of all Nigerian youth. He should come and contest, because we believe he has what it takes to be the leader, number one, of this country, and he has what it takes to take us to the promised land. Because if Asiwaju is not contest 23, I will leave this country. No future for anybody, because he must come and contest for the generation yet unborn. God will help you.
So much now.
You think say they wise? You are a mumu man. You are a mumu man. And then throw the guy.
A complete mumu man. Did you hear that? He is actually talking as if to say, these are not the same miscreants who were saying the same thing in 2014, 2015. These are the same miscreants, oh? These ass lickers, these crumb eaters, crumb chasers, obedient fools, sophisticated morons, unput slaves, social media bandits, Facebook adsmen, the Buhari idiots. Come on, man. What do these guys actually take off? Who do they take us for? Fools? I mean, is that the argument? No Michelin in Nigeria, no electricity in Nigeria. Asiwaju should come and contest. Is that not what they told them in 2014? Is that not why they brought change? What happened to that? Please, don't let those charlatans. This is what they eat. Okay? I am glad he said he was going to leave Nigeria. I told you. Some of them now waiting they won't eat, then they find. If Ashiwaju no contest, how are they going to continue to collect Ashiwaju Progressive Youth Fund? That is something that gives them 500 naira, 1,000 naira per meeting. And the journey has started anyway. They're already collecting mobilization money. The money is there. Ashiwaju will not use that money to build 24 hours electricity for Lagos. They would rather put the billions together and use it for 2023. So that in 2027, they can still tell you, we have to do more. We no longer have Michelin in Nigeria. Mad people everywhere. Mad people. We have to do it for the sake of a generation unborn. What happened to the 6 years? What happened to the generation that are coming now? That everybody want to turn to Onibara. Fine Bara. Bambi ala, Ashiri Abu, Bambi ala, Majari, Buka Buka, Bambi ala, Ashiri Abu, Bambi ala, where everybody is now doing Bambi ala, even state governors are doing Bambi ala, everybody is doing Bambi ala, Bokwari is doing Bambi ala, everywhere they go to, they are begging for money. Where's that future? The gang of thieves for 22 years. He's talking about people raised by Ashiwaju. Ashiwaju, look at the people Ashiwaju has raised. Yes, now, the likes of Isaleko Barack Obama, the Bantueyo Fashola, Abi, or is he Aregbemugbo of Oshun, the one, a single person in history, as a Yoruba people, Omoluwabi, this guy came, robbed everybody, bankrupted the entire state, forced his own people to agree that there is nothing bad in collecting half salary if your state is struggling. Wrecked the entire state to the point that they became so indebted. In Osun State, they became so indebted that they no longer collect monthly allocation. Can you beat that? Imagine you borrow, and your salary every month. Once they pay you, you just have to collect, maybe you are collecting 20,000 naira every month. You don't borrow. But because they are pitying you, they will now give you 30 naira from your 20,000 naira. That's the state of Osun. Under Aregbemugbo, Baba, what's that his name? Baba Kabiru. What's that his son's name again? Kabiru Abi? I can't remember his son's name again. I think they call him Baba Kabiru. Aregbemugbo. He is in charge of police now. He's in charge of the internal interior, Ministry of Interior for Bokwari. Those are the people. And in 22 years, Yoruba land became poorer. They are pointing at Lagos. Nobody the Lagos with that. The mega slum. Mega slum of West Africa. Mega slum of Africa. Look at them. Look at them. The slums. A state that generates revenue. Annual revenue that can feed and take care of, another 10 states. In fact, imagine one single state generating over 600 billion naira every year. Internal revenue, they don't need federal allocation. Forget the federal allocation. And they share this money that they also became the most indebted state in Nigeria. When you take Nigeria out of the picture, the most indebted state in Nigeria is Lagos State, with a debt of over 1.4 trillion naira. 22 years of the Gbewiri. You won't even remember, you won't even believe that under these Gbewiri criminals who put more people in poverty, enriched themselves, and became the Lord of the Manors, you won't believe that in 22 years, not even just ordinary electricity could be constructed. 22 years. And you won't even believe it that in that same 22 years, Nigeria received debt forgiveness. That means the debt of Nigeria came to zero in 2006. The Gbewiri, the Tifnumbu, the Lagos landlord, Mufu Olo Shaoko of Lagos, brought them poverty. And they are using that example as template. Why won't they? Don't be waiting there and give you go collect. So that's not the kind of people that will talk to me and talk about talk about why we should stay or be part of this fraud and corruption. Nigeria has been compromised. And when Nigeria is compromised, your safety is compromised. When they ask you to wait for who? Who is coming to defend you? Repentant bandits, repentant terrorists who are now being recruited into the military. Are those the ones coming to save us? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said they are going to start ESN in northern Nigeria. You see, say everything done pafuka. You see, we talk about what is going on. We encourage your people to continue to stand up for themselves and then to also what? To avoid violence. The terrorists in charge of Nigeria continue to preach violence, death, and bloodbath. See, everything don't scatter. It don't become yam pepper scatter. That is what is called yam pepper scatter. Now, they say they are taking ESN to the northern Nigeria. You are going to see ESN in Kano. You are going to see ESN in Sokoto. You are going to see ESN in Zamfara. You are going to see ESN everywhere. Say that one, that one never turn to. There is a word for it, but I think yam pepper scatter. Better describe it. Miyegun Yala, who came to prominence when Boko Haram and his gang of jihadist apologists came to power. Miyegun Yala became spokesperson for all terrorist groups in Nigeria. They started intimidating and threatening everybody. If you talk, they will tell you they are going to kill you. If you say anything, they will ask government to arrest you or kill you. Miyegun Yala, the spokesperson for the terrorists in Nigeria, they are being funded by the government of Boko Haram. Imagine Miyegun Yala becoming road construction company in this same Nigeria. Imagine that. Imagine an Islamic, a television station that should be for Islamic programs. So, Isa Pandemic contracted them and commissioned them to be reporting every federal government activities. He commissioned them. Are you with me? In a country where you have those of us who don't believe in any religion. I know some of you don't like that. But we are talking about respecting everybody's belief, everybody's faith, everybody's I don't believe in that. I don't believe in all of that religion. Does that not make me a less human being? In a country that says Sharia will cut off my head because I am infidel. Why do you want me to be part of that? And the people who believe in that ideology who said they rejoice when unbelievers are killed. That person protecting terrorists as we speak. You are telling me I am overreacting. Are you mad? You must be. Because I'm angry. My security, my safety is compromised. I am going to be treated as a subhuman, a less human, simply because I don't believe in a certain thing or I don't believe in a certain faith. Come on. I'm angry with that. I won't accept that. And I'm not alone. We are many who believe that no, you won't force me to accept Sharia. You won't come in the open and say Sharia is just for those. Are you mad? You must be. In a country where you want me to start asking you if your Sharia will affect me or not. What kind of country is that? And the apologists are saying it is normal. No, it's not normal. It's not normal. Do you get that now? Those who are releasing them, take the war to them, which is good. Miyegun Yala now telling me that they have to join the vigilante, they have to join the Amotekun to protect me in Oduduwa land because Nigeria military has failed me. Nigeria military has failed everyone from my part of the country. Nigeria military is going after everyone from my part of the country, killing them for asking for protection from Nigeria. When you talk about it, they criminalize you. Miyegun Yala get funding from the government of Boko Haram. Miyegun Yala get contract, which in a way is the means of money laundering, funding terrorism. Come on, man. And you want me to ignore all of that and pretend that that is not happening because you think it's conspiracy. Yet we are seeing people turn to refugees. We are seeing villages being ransacked. We are seeing children being kidnapped. We are seeing people being kidnapped. We are seeing farms being ransacked. We are seeing all of these things. You want me to be like I'm just overreacting. Forget it, Baba. You must be mad. If anyone tells you otherwise, probably that person is also mad or trying to make you not to feel mad. or believe that you are mad and it's not helping you, you are a madman or a mad woman. If you think I'm overreacting, it's as simple as that. I shouldn't react. I should listen to them because they told me that that is not what they mean by that. But when I turn around, my head is off my shoulder. If I manage to turn around, because I won't. Before I say jack, my head is off my shoulder, and somebody will come and say, you know what? That person that killed you. You see this person that is about to cut off your head, he is cutting off your head because of his belief. I don't believe in his belief. I don't support him, okay? Whatever he does to you, just know that he's not doing it in them. Are you mad? Why am I even asking? Of course you are. Of course you must be. I mean, we have those who are also members of the political party who believe that if you keep quiet for too long because you are benefiting from Nigeria, even if you are Igbo, listen, no matter of time before you agree that Nnamdi Kanu is right.
If you don't want us to express ourselves by talking about Biafra, are you calling for war? Biafra is not a call for war. It is only blackmailers that say that Biafra is a call for war. That's your hand up. They courage. That's your hip. How many APC? How many leaders are APC? And we will say it in the gathering. And when you need to go. Biafra is a call for referendum. Nothing more, nothing less. And how dare Buhari say that he will not abide by the need to call for a referendum? If you call for a referendum today, and those who are in support of Biafra do not win by at least 90%, our commission stands. Referendum is simply to put a box through those in support, yes. Those who are against, no. Put the two boxes. Buhari Sayegbe. Why is it difficult for the elites to join up? So that they want Nigeria here again. Because Nigeria is sick beyond limit. Nigeria is the only country in the world where every single project that is put in government is put with a plan to steal some money. That is the truth. Third mainland bridge, third Niger bridge, every year the second Niger bridge, Obasanjo, second Niger bridge, Yaradua, second Niger bridge, Jonathan, second Niger bridge, Buhari, second Niger bridge. Second Niger bridge, so what we are saying in summary is that it is not true that the laws of Nigeria do not give us space to agitate for our rights as a people. Go and see that are the ones attacking us. Yes. How many times have you had that people who are residents anywhere went to burn down the mosque? But at one time they will come to burn down the Catholic churches where you are. When we're barely expressing ourselves as provided under the Constitution the right of freedom of worship. If you don't want us to express ourselves by talking about Biafra, are you calling for war? Biafra is not a call for war. Yes. It is only blackmailers that say that Biafra is a call for war. That's your hand up. They will courage. That's your hip. How many APC? How many leaders are APC? And we will say it in the gathering. And when you need to go.
A call for Biafra is not a call for war. A call for Oduduwa Republic is not a call for war. Where reasonable people and not animals are involved. Do you get what I mean now? The animals in power, all they wanted is power. They have the power. They want to change the system, destroy the system, and install their Sharia all over us. If you are a Muslim, they're not doing this in your interest. I wish they were. I mean, that could probably end them, your support. It is all deceit. If you look at those, even if you are a full animal, or a woman watching this video right now, whatever they are doing, it's not in your interest. If it is, economically, how well have you been? Safety-wise, how well have you been? What kind of development have they brought in 6 years? If all of this is about Fulani people, it is about the selfish agenda of the jihadists, whose own plan is completely different from yours. But yeah, they will rather use a shared religion with you. That is why you should never take side. Don't ever join them. Look at all the evidences against it's a pandemic. Do you know that those who believe, who are radicals like him, who are terrorists like him, they are saying this because the expose on Isa Patantami, Isa pandemic, is actually an attack on Islam. Let me tell you something. Before now, yeah, this whole madness that has now gone into everyone's head, yeah, this madness started with Jonathan versus Buhari. Have you noticed how that changed? Every criticism of Buhari is no longer seen as criticism of Buhari or APC. It is considered as a criticism of the North. If you stand up against Buhari, all of them in that place consider that as an attack on the North. So they changed it to North versus South, right? The fledging connection between the North and the South, they finally severed that by turning everything. When you talk against Buhari, when you criticize him, they changed that to an attack on northern Nigeria. So that was how those of you who are from northern Nigeria, even though many of you are victims of the insecurity, victims of the poverty, victims of the underdevelopment, victims of the insecurity and the kidnappings, your children, your relatives have been killed or kidnapped by these terrorists. And there you are watching them defend the terrorists, pay the terrorists, and they are rehabilitating them while you languish in squalor. Even if you are not living in the North, but as a northerner, look at it that way. You have been the victims, but when you should stand up, when the rest of the country stand up against Buhari, do you see how they rally you around and turning it into North versus South? Have you noticed? It is because that is the only way, the divided way, they can keep their people being killed, massacred every day by terrorists, and nobody is going to be arrested or prosecuted for it. So when they use religion, especially for those of you who are from the southern Nigeria, beautiful Muslims, you believe in your faith. You don't believe in the violence. You don't believe in kidnapping people and forcing people or killing people using no manner of defeat or distraction, to call it whatever name they want to call it. You don't believe in that. But do you know that they are already dragging you into believing that an attack on this criminal, they call it attacko, an expose on Buhari and every jihadi criminal in his government, once they are exposed, they are making you believe that is an attack on the Muslim. And you are a southerner. You are also sharing in the insecurity. You have been reading about it. All of these vices that Buhari brought, the southerners are sharing in it. Now this insecurity, we are sharing in it, and it's going to get worse. It's time for you to have a critical thinking. Then they throw the card of religion. And you are beginning to fall for it. You are beginning to ignore the facts. You are letting down your religion, which is something they can easily use on you to take better part of you. They have their reason for what they have done, but they are hiding a lot from you that puts you in danger. But because you are a Muslim like them, or because you are a Christian like them, and all these criminals, they can easily play that on you and say, don't listen to those who are criticizing us. So they are criticizing us. They want us to leave that power because we are Muslims. Ask them, what benefit of being a Muslim have you benefited under this criminal government when it comes to development, when it comes to people's and I'm talking about human development now, or security, then you realize that it's been a scam all along. If you don't allow yourself to be dragged into it, it will be easier to see through the lies. And when they can no longer use that, they will lose the grip. You will gain the power, and you can decide whatever you want afterward. Sounds so easy, doesn't it? Well, the easiest part is after you have regained control. Regaining control is what this is all about. Regaining control of your own mind, regaining control of your own thoughts, regaining control of everything that they have used on you. Take that back. Don't listen to their lies anymore. Don't accept or entertain their own fear. You know what they do? They talk into your fear. You're asking for war. If you ask us to break Nigeria, that's going to be war. Why is it going to be war? War with who? And why? Oh, war with those who are holding the power. They are holding the power on behalf of what? Of who? Fulani. Are you a Fulani? Are you safe in Nigeria? Be honest, though. I'm not talking to Buhari idiots here. Those who have already, they said if you want to become a Buhari Didirin, a Buhari Dinotu, or a Buhari Shuku, or Ngoziari, or Inekari, or if you want to be a Mumu Madu, Bele lecturer, or Mumu lecturer, whatever chance you choose, you're not going to need your brain. You're not going to need your mind. They are going to take that away from you. They're going to give you another mind. Where the likes of, then they will outsource your thinking for you. Where the likes of Laya Muhammad, where the likes of Garbage Shehu, where the likes of Femi Okonu Adeshina, where the likes of all these other court jesters, clowns can be thinking for you. Do you understand? You will see something now. They will say, no, you are wrong. Look very well. It's not that. It's a different thing. Say, but they see. It's this. You are not seeing. Look very well. It's a different thing. Say, but I can see it now. Oh, you know. Let us give you Jiggy Bola. Let's give you Jiggy Bola. Jiggy Bola will let you see very well. Say, oh yeah, look very well. Say, yeah. I didn't see well before. Thank you, Bola Tifnumbu, for Jiggy Bola. I can see it now. I thought it was white. It's actually black, even though it looks white. But I get it now. These glasses make me see it better. So when you take back control, when you no longer listen to them, when you don't let them talk to your fear, the fear of what is going to happen. Hey, are they going to kill us? They don't have the capacity. Take back the control. Take that back from them. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Doesn't matter. Because according to Bokwari, nothing is going to change.
It went on very well.
After your well-deserved rest in London, what will Nigerians expect from your administration going forward?
Continuity.
Continuity. Do you know what that means? It means that between us and them, I don't know if you understand that. The fight just start. We're going to follow the ESN when they go to the north. We're going to see how they are doing. And they are doing well anyway. Thank you so much for your time. I'm going to see you again tomorrow. I have somebody I'm going to bring on Maiyegun's Diary very soon. He's a guy who is so deep when it comes to investigative journalism. And he's done a lot of number on Bokwari and his gang of thieves. I'm going to bring him on very soon. Remember what I told you about our sponsor? I like that. It's so cool, right? It means that as you are watching, other people are looking at how to partner with Maiyegun. Come on, we have the number. We can do better for ourselves, make things better as well for those who look up to us, okay? From next week or from the first week of May, you are going to join me to welcome our sponsor, the first of its kind, a deal that is not much because I've got better deals with my friends here, but it's something to say. It's an endorsement that comes with what we are doing. We have the reach, we have the number. Let's use it to our own advantage and expand as well. I'm going to tell you more about that when I see you next time. But until then, if you enjoy your time with me tonight, remember, you can click on the like button. Yes, under this video. Click that. Apart from that, you can also share the video if you haven't really shared that. Subscribe on Maiyegun's Diary, okay? Subscribe. Become a premium member of Maiyegun's Diary, which means through Maiyegun's Diary. If you become a member of Maiyegun's Diary, either as a silver, gold, you will see it under your video. You will see join. If you click on join Maiyegun's Diary membership, yeah, that means you can choose which platform you want to be. That will give you the option of having access to every new video of Maiyegun. Yeah, before the rest of everyone sees them. They're not really so much, but it gives you the opportunity. It also gives you the opportunity of, avoiding adverts in every of my videos. Some people don't like that. Ask my premium friends. They'll tell you they don't have to watch adverts on Maiyegun's video. That can be something relaxing if you take a look. Until I see you again, stay safe and good night.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Díjọ́ ìgbádìyẹ. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá tí ń gba rìbá. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Òkúra olóṣèlú. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀. Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súra kì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Maiyegun ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lé ibo níṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀.